Hello, I am so awkward. Hi, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Kim, and I suffer from anxiety and anxiety attacks. So this video, if you can relate to that at all, is for you, my friend. A lot's going on with this pandemic, literal pandemic. We have hopefully not on our hands. Wash them, keep them clean. And I really wanted to take some time to share a few techniques and a few important topics and information that I know in regards to coping with this type of stress. So if you suffer from anxiety like I do, hopefully these techniques and this information that I have might help you out in some way. Getting a sense of regaining control is very important. The best way that you're going to get that is by regulating your breathing. I find that I stop breathing when I'm anxious. You'll notice I'm doing a lot during this video because I don't really want to do this, but I also want to be very helpful and efficient as possible with transferring this information to you, if it helps. Breathing. So when you breathe in is linked to your sympathetic part of the nervous system, which is what kind of like gives you energy. So exhaling is linked to the parasympathetic part of the nervous system, which is responsible for calming us down. So when you breathe in and hold it, you want to exhale for longer. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you that there is like a specific number and amount that is perfect, but I think consistency is definitely key. So being able to get the breathing under control and consistent. So what I do is 3 inhale, 3 hold, and 5 exhale. And what that looks like is this. Okay, and when I exhale, I am exhaling as though I am, they say breathing through a straw. I just kind of purse my lips so that there is some kind of pressure, not allowing me to just like exhale really fast. Like exhale really fast. If that makes any sense, give it a try. But essentially, that little tip was very validating.
I found that when I was being advised to breathe deeply, I was inhaling very deeply, and it would cause tingling hands and more
adverse side effects that are actually not helping but harming the situation, because when you get those manifestations of anxiety and they're like physical, it can really freak you out and make everything so much worse. I hope you'll find that information helpful. Moving on to the second tip, and it's called grounding. You're going to start by counting back from 5, acknowledging 5 things that you see around you, counting back from 4 things that you can touch, and I actually touch those things, 3 things that you can hear, and focus on the things that you can hear outside of the body. If you say like you can hear your heart race, that's really only internalizing the struggle instead of the control that you want. Acknowledge 2 things that you can smell, and finally something that you can taste, even if it's just like your mouth. It's more about focusing on this process, and what it does is it brings you back to yourself and being present-minded, which can really save us in the event of being just super anxious, and returning back to a place of understanding that we have control and being able to use our prefrontal cortex instead of letting the emotional brain run the show, right? Because those 2 things cannot operate at the same time. This is a very small amount of information that can bring a lot of rationale to a lot of emotional individuals. So helpful to know that when you're in a state of hyper emotion, you can't be rational, and it's not your fault. It's neurology and biology, period. So I'm going to demonstrate for you what grounding looks like. Right now, I can see 5 things.
My desk, my mug, my iPad, camera, cell phone, and these scissors.
4 things that I can touch.
My knee, the keyboard, Post-it, and the iPad again.
Okay, so those were 4 things that I could touch, and I went and I touched them. 3 things that I can hear.
I can hear the wind blowing outside. I can hear my back kind of rubbing up against my chair here, and I can hear my voice.
2 things that I can smell. So I can smell fresh air, and it feels a little cold in my nose. And the one thing that I can taste, and the one reason I really decided I was going to do this video is because I could say that it's a Samoa. It's been a lucky day. I just got some Girl Scout cookies by chance on the fly. So those are my recommendations for anxiety. Once you can get a sense of control and gain a sense of control and get everything calmed down, then it's realistic to tell someone to go to a yoga class. Okay? It's a collective laugh and sigh on behalf of everyone who has heard, for the 20th time, like, have you tried yoga?
We've tried yoga.
Anyway, sending my love, sending some tips. Hope it's helpful. Bye.